we had set targets to, in the area of, improvements in the national assessment test. We have set targets in the area of the Gambia Basic Education Certificate Exams, GABECE, and also the WAS. These are outcome indicators, because when you spend money, what you want at the end of the day is improvements in the children's performance. So as we progress, we are seeing some, improvements in the pass rates. That's what we call, the competency rates of the children. But then in terms of inputs, which is also a necessity, we had actually targeted having, one set of textbooks per child, a qualified teacher to be teaching every class. I can tell you as we speak, in the upper basic schools, we are at about 1.5 textbooks, 1.5 kids to one set of textbooks, and at the lower basic school, it's about 1.6, and before long we will reach the ratio of one set of textbooks to one child, and these to me are targets that we are progressively reaching, and it's possible because of the investments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Boy. We are almost about to reach our target. Mrs. Claudiana Cole, the host, the regional director of Region 6. How do you value the teaching of early grade reading in your schools?
Actually, it is of great benefits to the children's performance. The ability to read, you will agree with me, is a key to learning and performance. Any child who cannot read finds it very difficult to learn. Reading, when we talk about reading, one tends to think about reading in the area of English as a subject. But reading is done across the curriculum, because in all the subjects you have to read to be able to understand and perform the task that is to be done. You have to read in mathematics to be able to understand the maths question and to be able to solve the problem. You have to read in science, you have to read in social studies, you have to read in all the subjects. So without the ability to read, any student will find it very, very difficult to perform in any subject area. So we cannot overemphasize the importance of the children's ability to read. And with the improvements that we are seeing presently in the performance of our students in NATS, in GABEC, we want to attribute it to the ability of children to read. So it is very important, and we attach a lot of value to it.
Cherno Cisse, you're working with Future in Our Hands.
Thank you very much, Louis. Future in Our Hands is a partner to the ministry, and our intervention as far as reading is concerned, it's very important, because we are the ones leading the training on the ground, and we are doing this training to train the teachers to support the children to be better readers, because it has been over the years a problem for children to be reading. And we have designed modules to train these teachers, and this is done with the surveys that we have done to at least do some need assessment on children. And after that need assessment, then we try to draw these modules. And the way we design these modules, we conducted workshops in different weeks. The first term, that's the first 3 months of the academic year, we tried to implement the first 3 modules that we had. And the second term too will be another 3 modules. And the third term, we will have other 3 modules. And these are designed in a way so that at least the beginners, that's the grade 1 class, will move along with the trainings. And anytime there is a module training, we will allow the teachers to go back to their classes, implement what they have learned, and then we will come down, give them support. And if necessary, we even go on lesson demonstrations just to make sure that the method that we are training these teachers is properly implemented. And looking at the trend that things are happening in schools, we have seen great improvement. And some teachers are very committed with the approaches and they are delivering to expectations. And we have seen over the years, because after 2 modules, we try to make a follow-up kind of to see a state of progress on what the children have learned compared to the baseline we have collected. And it has showed great results. And we even share these results with school heads, cluster monitors, and even regional directors. We also want them to give us some advices because we are not only going to the schools, they are also going there. There are things that we might not see during our observations which they can see. And this has been real good for us because we have been receiving feedbacks from the regional authorities. And this, I believe, will go a long way in trying to support the trainings.
Weekly of Education Forum. This is a different forum. We're here in Basse. It's a regional community-based banter talking about early grade reading in our schools, which I will allow, now I will allow Dr. Brahma Jame to translate what we were saying in the local language. Dr. Jame.
Assalamu alaikum. School committee el memma be jang anem men yalan ko be nyim programme o jibe kan kacha men be kering ka men fono angale kan to wolen kuma ya men be karankulo sute oto karankulo pour karanna yaje aya sute aya karanno anin aya faham fanan karankulo e men so wala kumaya mbe wala kunnabi yo komen kacalalu aliyam je mtebe même fo kam folo ke na journaliste o nyininka komen programme tambila ngaitandi ko alfalla mabeo o alfalle dabulo dindiwol mako e kan o alfalle dabulo karamuna kuoto pour dindiwol si karankulo suute no sa faham fanan akola kumaya be nyadi so kanyam bastoro nga yina foko akumada bake pour alfa alfa ne ye dabula karamudo morol fe ila dindiwol la karango bete andola kaduko alfa le ka kitabo sang dindiwol ye alfa le fana si idin karamudo morol si kafuno nyomale ka ajibe na dindiwol karango da tembobe nyadile yo alfa le men fana karankulo sute wol fana si la dindiwol makoy nole pour si karankulo sude no isa faham no so mu kula alfa la ma beoje wo mu asiva mota bannola fola bara kumata pour alfa li ye dabula karamudo morol fe pour dinne wala karango bete ando kan ina tanna permanent secretary faranjinin ka kuma jamala komen dokul menketa londo fanna ye dokul menke kabo nyin sandi dantan ko ma safo sangi lulu kara sangi woro na alfali ya itandi ko education e dapasi jamale ke pour ka kendi ko dinewol si karankulo suute no adun karankulo fana isa faham no wo dapaso keta munel kunna wala mu ka jorangol de da karandir jorangol de da pour dinewol nin tijalbe men karanna ka tijal fana karandi yanda karandiro kele nyamen wor mu kulete me alan ko da pasol siara bar ni na rajibe yewo da paso ke sai wala fi saata yeddi new tuje aman karan wando dindiŋol be karamude